Welcome to my no viewer, not monetized channel. So I upload voiceover on manga that I translated, and you can turn on the English subtitles for a better experience, but I might not upload on time when the video uploads, so it might take like 1 or 2 days after that. I'll try my best. And yeah, just jump into the video and enjoy.
Hi guys, welcome back to Manga Monday. So I just read a few comments from chapter 86 that most of you guys agree Sienna is really innocent, clueless, and biased towards her own country. She doesn't understand that the whole hate situation comes from her own country. And as I said before, Saga is just reacting to what Western Empire did to them. Also, Sienna is trying to guilt-tripping Ink and convince him that the people in the arena shouting for his freedoms are heroes that saved him. And how could he point his knife towards them? How could he slaughter the whole village? Just a reminder, I'm not trying to justify her actions, but we're looking at the god's perspective. We as readers know the whole story, whole situation, but Sienna don't know as much as we do. Also, she don't know that Saga soldiers didn't slaughter the villagers. They're just trying to self-defense themselves because the villagers attacked them first. So I can't really blame Sienna for being innocent at that moment. I hope she will figure out that it is her messed up country and trying to join with Saga people to change her country. And I think it's coming. Besides, Sienna is born from a country full of hatred. She has been living in her little protected bubble, first by her brother, then Muller, then Merlin kind of protected her. And she knows the news, but she doesn't deeply understand how messed up, how bad it is. And even though she understands, she don't have that much power to overthrow the whole system. So I hope that she'll understand more from getting to know people from Saga and won't be that innocent anymore. So let's just jump right into the chapter. But why, after many years, you killed the ones who offered you a helping hand? Point your sharp knife to the people of the Western Empire. That day, the girl in the arena is you? Song of Theodor, chapter 87, voiceover by Lambamation. It's me. How come? That day you saved me? But I have been against you all the time. What have I done? Against my savior all day long, taunted and laughed at her. Oh my God. Don't I become an ungrateful bastard? Guilt tripping is working. Yes, that's it. If I didn't save you, you will not kill those villagers. They won't be involved in this unwanted disaster. Let his hatred fade. Wait, it wasn't what you think. Our Saga army didn't murder the weak. if we weren't driven to desperation by you guys. Ink is going to tell the truth. Come on, tell her what Western Empire did. But not punch her, please. Your Majesty, there are rumors that Your Majesty will keep the princes of the Western Empire by your side. The citizens and nobles are dissatisfied. Even the surrounding tribes are also ready to attack. Your Majesty, please consider carefully and don't lose trust from the people for the sake of female. Just saying, that's kind of sexist, but okay. It's a really old-time manga, so those aren't rumors. She is the future queen of Saga. Lazio is a perfect husband, but his love is kind of too much. It's kind of... He really likes to trap his lover. Well, because he thought he lost Sienna. The roots of troubles. Moreover, if the foundation of my Saga kingdom is so easy to be shaken, that's none of her fault. Is that I'm not strong enough to convince my people. Don't worry, Ludo. I'll use my way to shut them all. It's kind of giving me Who Made Me Princess Cloud vibe. He really likes to, kill the people that is against his way or Athie's way. Okay. He never explained his past, but spread the fear of him in people's heart. He makes his enemies and conquerors fear of him. It is actually a good strategy though. Thinking at that time Saga is really unstable situation when he became the king. He let this fear spread to his enemies so they won't attack Saga. Fortunately, he's the king of Saga, not the enemy of Saga. She was the girl who saved me justice in the first place. She would never do such despicable things. It must be Merlin's cunning idea. He figured out. Damn it. That day in the town of Thessaloniki, we have been seriously injured after being tricked by the Western Empire army. Suddenly, the villagers surrounded and attacked us. We were forced to attack them back. Lazio didn't order to slaughter the village. It was those villagers who attacked us first. Even though we don't want to fight with them, their iron forks will not show mercy to us. Why should I believe in your words? Do you remember that in Chalix I fought with soldiers of the Western Empire? It is clear that 4 people besieged me alone. Yeah, that is like some hint that there's a really bad relationship between Western Empire and Saga, even though they're allies, but they like to bully Saga people. Just because I'm stronger than them, you can't help but think that I'm bullying them. On the battlefield, between life and death, either you live or I die. Just because I'm stronger than them, I need to watch them beating my brothers till death? Perhaps there is a better solution, but being deceived by Western Empire's ally and still treated as enemies by those villagers. At that moment, the 5 angers annihilates reasons. Yeah, there must be better solutions, but as I said, it's hard to define who's totally right and who's totally wrong. They might accidentally attack the villagers that didn't attack them, or they're just trying to hide. But at that time, they're full of anger and they feel betrayed, so they did this. I really like how this manga, it's not trying to heroify the main characters. It's not trying to make Sienna or Latio as the perfect hero. They have their own decisions. They have their own flaws. But they are growing. They're learning from it. And which makes this manga really interesting. Ink wants to cry though. Still remember when he's lighting the houses on fire, he's literally crying. And that fire was ignited by us and you guys. Yeah, both of them, I think, has caused the village being slaughtered. Turns out to be like this. Yeah, Sienna, step by step realizing, thanks for telling me this. Oh, she's crying too. She have like little tears on her eyes. Don't tell me Ink is going to be the second male lead, cause I'm shipping him with Diana, the black-haired girl. I feel like their character really matches each other, really straightforward, and yeah, I think there will be a good couple. I'm a person with a clear distinction between love and hate. I've confessed the sins I did. I'll definitely pay back your kindness. Okay. Huh? Look at Latio's angry, jealous face. And at that time, Ink knew he did something wrong. My king, you're back. Well, then I'll leave. You're back. What happened? You don't seem well. Ah, Lazio, what are you doing? Let me down! Are you planning to lock me up again? Why do you sit side by side with ink and show that gentle expression? When you're with me, you look me with those cold eyes. He's going crazy again? Yeah, crazy over you. Crazy in love. Well, you appointed ink to look after me. As my personal attendant. You had a long conversation with other men and cast a gentle look in public. Just saying, Lazio looks hot in this direction. I didn't. No. I can't let him find out that I want to befriend with ink. Even now, don't even show any apology. Seems like I need to punish you. Ooh, what punish? Punish? What punishment? Hey, that's the end of chapter 87. And I just discovered a really fun article about Merlin by the author. So I might post on Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. Just check out later in the week. And see you guys next Monday. Thank you for watching.